It's showtime.
Good morning. Wake up, everyone. Joseph can't turn just yet. All right, it is cool out there. Grab a little jacket or sweater on your way out the door, but he's ready. He's been bottled up all weekend. It's your turn, I suppose.
Well, I mean, I got plenty to say, but I can always wait my turn. Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a crystal clear Tuesday morning in Limestone County, Alabama. If y'all ain't noticed, the temperature is a changing a bit. I'll have to start me another fire today. Zack, what's happening?
Joseph, I noticed something. Did y'all notice? I think he dyed. Did he dye your hair over the weekend?
No.
It looks a little darker than it did last week. Okay,
What's up with you,
I just knew you working out and losing weight. I just thought you dyed your hair.
You are calling me out on the air.
No, I thought that's a good thing. I thought you.
I have been. Hey, Zack. Let me get personal with you, Zack. Let me go back on this set. Good morning, Paula, my neighbor.
Good morning, Jamie. How are you?
Who's your guest?
I think you dyed
This is my guest is Amanda Coleman. She's the head of youth services at the Athens-Limestone Public Library.
You know, I've got a complaint with you, Paula.
Say that again.
I've got a complaint with you.
Well, as always.
I always see where you got all these celebrity readers come in, you know, fire chief, the mayor, and all this stuff, read the kids. How come I'm not once, ever been asked to come to the library and read to a bunch of kids?
Well, you know,
I can't make it.
As a good leader, I'm going to pass that buck right along.
So it's her fault. It's her fault.
Amanda didn't have my number.
Sure.
But
Amanda, are you from Athens? Amanda, are you from Athens?
Yes.
Did you grow up watching me on TV?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Why can't I? I've never been invited.
You're next on the list.
Yeah, okay. I can't make it. All right.
There.
Zack, let's get back to you. Zack, I have been taking hair vitamins also.
Oh, okay, that's what.
They're like gummy bears. I chew them every
I
morning.
need to get me some of that.
Yeah, and I
it's
combed
a
it.
little bit.
Brad, I know combed it, but it just looks a little darker. You know,
Maybe it's the lighting, Zack. Yeah. Only my hairdresser knows for sure.
It might be the lighting.
And I get another haircut. Oh, hey, Halloween a week from today?
It's Tuesday. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What are you coming as, Joseph, next Tuesday?
I'll tell him in just a minute.
Becker's coming as a throat. Becker's coming as a throat puncher.
No.
That's awesome.
Maybe Gloria's got something.
We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of pictures to share with y'all. Our other guest over here this morning on the other set. We're going to talk about what they've got
Josie
going on this morning too. Have you ever seen this show?
No, I haven't, but I don't have cable.
Well,
You got the internet.
You can get us Channel 11 antenna too, and you get me on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
So you've never seen this show?
Well, I have watched some on Facebook. Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
You're in for a treat.
Good luck. All right, let's get this party started. Here's Gloria with the weather.
Oh, yes, it is cool out there. Grab a jacket. Jamie's like, gee, it's going to be mighty cold today. But you know what, Tucker? A lot of you are enjoying these cooler temperatures. I woke up this morning, I said, I sure do miss 80 degrees.
No.
I do. But a lot of people enjoy the cool temperatures. Then today, high temperatures of only 61. So we're slowly getting there. No rain to worry about, though, so that's a good thing. Tomorrow, though, 58 for your high, 40 for your low, full sunshine. So at least the sun's going to be out. But cooler temperatures are sticking around, so it is definitely fall. You can see that for sure. High temperatures Thursday, 70 again on Friday. Rain on Saturday, 50. Look at that low, 32. And Sunday, 31.
Wait a minute, 31 degrees during the day?
No, 31's the low Sunday night. There it is.
We changed time next
I
weekend,
know, that's how I
right?
feel. We do.
There's next week.
Next weekend. November
If
5th.
Frank was here, he could tell us when we changed time, since Frank's not up here
November
most days anymore.
He's probably watching. Good morning,
You know,
Frank.
kind of go.
Hey, Frank.
Anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us. A lot of stuff going on. Good to see you again, Paula, my neighbor.
It's good to see you, Jamie, during the daytime.
Yeah. This is about it for me. Amanda, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
For inviting me to the library a lot.
Every week,
Hey,
next
the
summer. That's it.
The library is absolutely beautiful.
All right, before I get cranking on everything I got to talk about today, let's go to the KFC eater himself. Here he is, Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Hey, a lot of teams made it to the playoffs this weekend. Congratulations. Athens Golden Eagles had a big win. Hazel Green 29-12, so they earned a playoff berth. West Limestone earned their third year in a row playoff berth. Congratulations to them. Clements and Tanner had big wins. East We had to lead at halftime and lost it 17-13, so we need to beat Brooks Friday night at Brooks to get in. If not, we still some possible scenarios. So coaches, Coach Gross and Coach Pugh will be up here later this week to talk about their games. And also, Austin is still rolling 42-14 over Muscle Shoals. Sparkman, Coach LaRon White, former Tanner coach, he has put them in the playoffs first year since 2006. So congratulations to the Sparkman Senators. Auburn had a big win. They rode a 28-point third quarter, and they wore out Arkansas. So they will play. They're off this week like us, and Auburn will play Texas A&M next Saturday at 11 o'clock on the SEC Network. The Tide rolled as usual. I'm glad to know that Tennessee player knows how many years in a row we beat him when he saluted our fans. So he knows we beat him 11 years in a row. So we beat them 45-7. We get a week off. Play LSU 7 o'clock CBS. Also, the World Series starts tonight. Houston, LA. I'm pulling for the Dodgers big time. Clayton Kershaw, Dallas Keuchel, Fox tonight at 7 o'clock. Jamie, back
Zack,
to you.
hey, Brad, those were for me. Don't be showing them. Don't be giving people free answers this morning. We have a special call this morning.
Yes, Frank already called in. It's the first Sunday in November, which is November
Next
5th.
week. Y'all probably already used
Yes.
the Ben Librarians. Y'all pretty smart.
I know they are.
We try to be.
Huh?
We try to be. Smart aleck, you know.
Yeah, you're good at that. Is there any new etiquette now, Amanda, for the library with cell phones and stuff? Do people talk on cell phones in the library?
They do.
Is that against the rules?
Yes, it is.
Can you get banned from the library?
We have some areas. We have a few areas that are specifically quiet-free areas, that no cell phones, no loud conversations, so that people can sit and quietly study.
Go to the back where the children play.
Well,
Oh, maybe not.
that's a little bit harder sometimes, you know.
That's where me and Maddie were.
All right,
Yeah.
it's taking too long to answer that question. Let me move on. Kathy, you just be patient over there. Now, let me talk about me for a moment. We'll get back to you in a minute, Paul. Had a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Let me see what we got first. And that ain't
Matthew.
me. Matthew with a mustache. Look at that.
It's like, is that a 5 o'clock
I
shadow?
see him all the time, but I
We were
didn't
the
know
judges for the floats again this year, by the way. All-Star Plumber Chuck been one for the 7th year in a row.
That's right.
Look at Matthew with a mustache.
Oh, Matthew.
Matthew with a mustache.
I see him all the
So he's
time.
got
Yeah.
a new black Jeep, now he needs
That's
a mustache.
Maddie on the left.
We were-
Sheriff Blakely.
Judging the floats, yes.
Yeah, we were the judges.
Oh, Charles Woodard.
Yeah, there's my competition for probate judge back in the back. Brian Jones was there too, the DA.
Yeah, Brian.
Had all the big up. Me and
There
Chuck.
he is.
Hey, that's me on the right, as always. Yeah.
They had the best looking float.
Oh
there,
yeah,
too.
we got, it was like 85 degrees when the parade
We
started.
found the
so
only
we got,
shade.
Everybody got in the shade there, so we had a
Eating
little
Joe's
picnic.
pizza. Yeah.
There's a little shot of that. Yeah.
Next, Brad.
All right, this was after this. There's Freddie Leonard, our Sunday school teacher. We had Love Loud down at Bertie Thornton Center. Had a great crowd down that way too.
Awesome time.
Mark Yarborough, Ronnie Marks, Michelle, Christie, the whole bunch. That's me on the right. Sheriff Blakely, he wasn't going to sing
Robert
a song.
Ball's in the background.
What's he singing?
Oh,
He's
he
just saying
doesn't
hi.
sing it. He just
Sweet Home Alabama?
They did sing that, actually.
Frank Travis.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah. Curtis J. Childs. He goes up to David Turner and says, if you can't come see me, I'll come see you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He did that.
Good commercial.
He said that to him. Curtis.
I know he's watching this morning.
And Neil presented
There's
everybody.
old Neil.
Teresa, everybody presented our class with so.
It was
we have more
awesome
pictures to
time.
share later this week.
great.
Hey, also, did y'all go to the thing on the square Thursday when they had the
The unveiling of the
unveiling of the statue?
We sent a representative. We couldn't all go, but
It was a big
Couldn't close the
crowd.
library down for this big of it.
no.
Well,
People
it was huge. They
complain.
closed every street in Athens. I didn't make it either, but they said hundreds of people showed up for the Judge Horton statue, which was awesome. I'm going to take time out. Now, Catherine, pay attention now, because the show's about to get complicated.
It
Josie's
is.
going to get it right.
Very
That's complicated. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
You librarians are supposed to be up on everything.
She must not have been watching lately.
Current events, current
You don't
events.
watch the show every day?
Not every day. I'm asleep at this
Wrong answer.
time.
Somebody replays at 69. That's the wrong answer you just made. Let me take a break. Y'all hang on. Yes. Makes me feel so good on this Tuesday morning. That's my favorite tune to hear. Well, you're going to regret not playing this. Can you hear me? If you can't hear me anywhere out there, you
What?
can call One Love Hearing, 233-3844. Amanda, you may need that before it's over with right now. Catherine, pay attention.
Ears are good.
These are the rules. Why are you already getting nervous on me?
Because she knows.
Oh, it's been so long since you haven't. We've been playing this for like 10 years.
Like I said,
Not that long.
This is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. The winner today gets a thing of Vienna sausages. My hometown in New York used to be named Vienna, and the Yankees burned it down. The Civil War, now they call it New Hope. Okay, here we
That's
go.
funny,
Here we go.
Catherine.
I scanned all the newspapers, so I'm a newspaper holic. I love to read. That's why I can't believe y'all never invited me down to the library to read. But
that's why I'm saying reads all the time.
It's free and open to everybody, Jamie. Come anytime.
I'm never showing my face down there again.
He wants a special.
All right, here we go. All the newspapers this morning
wants to
catered
read out
today.
loud.
These are local questions. Y'all should know, being in the libraries, y'all know everything.
Yes, they
The
do.
new schools are proceeding right now on projects. The new Athens High School is going to open next fall.
Yes.
How many people can sit in the new auditorium?
750.
1,200.
I'm going to let Zack have. That's close enough. 875. 875. Only Zack may know the answer to this next question. What happens tonight at East Limestone High School?
But
Wait a minute.
Come on, Catherine.
Battle for the band.
Battle for the band.
See, yeah, I knew it, but I
Catherine, now just shout the question. Just shout the answer
Coach
right
P
there.
said they'll be on the field tonight.
But here's the real question. How many participants, marching band members from the area 6 high schools will be there? About how many?
500?
That's what I was going to say.
That's wrong.
700.
800. It says here 800. But you got the big one right, so yeah. So you're winning right now.
Yeah, Battle of the Bands.
What is former President Ronald Reagan's 11th commandment? We do a little politics on the show too. 11th commandment. President Reagan.
Don't speak evil of other Republicans.
That is the right answer, Paula. That is the 11th
There you go, Paul.
Do not speak ill of other Republicans. Since you're on a roll, you may get there. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Donald Trump drew a sketch of the Empire State Building several years ago. Matter of fact, it was in 1995. A sketch now with a pencil, sketch. What did it sell for at auction?
Oh, goodness. Probably a lot.
75,000.
Super rooper wrong. $16,000. Speaking of paintings, y'all may have one of these hanging down at the Athens Library. I don't know
That
that,
sold
but
for
anyway.
$16,000.
All right, everybody knows what the Mona Lisa is. The most
Yes.
well-known painting in the world. What is the next most valuable painting in the world? And it's called the male version of the Mona Lisa.
The Jamie Cooper.
Hey, John David. Are you working?
No.
Well, have a seat.
Okay.
We'll get John David. I thought you was up there working. What is it? What is the male version of the Mona Lisa?
I thought it was
it the-
Jamie Cooper, Brad.
I apologize for.
A 500-year-old portrait of Jesus Christ.
Oh, really?
Hallelujah.
It is going to auction off for $1 million.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since John David knows a lot of these answers, let's see how far smart he is here now. Good to have you up here playing with us.
Thanks, glad to be here.
John David, by the way, is preaching this weekend down at New Friendship.
Yes, he
Nice
is.
sauce.
Friendship, not New Friendship, Friendship
Yeah.
Method. Is it New Friendship or
We
Friendship?
just call it Friendship Church.
Okay, Friendship Church.
There you go.
So you're leaving that message part out.
Well, yeah.
How's my
We are Methodist.
How's my commercial coming? They're going to start running that
Well,
for us.
it might get here. It might not.
What is the newest thing that some workers across the United States are getting to experiment with and is working? And a lot of people, companies are going to be going to this.
Robots.
Wrong.
No idea.
Hourly workers.
Oh, a nap during the middle of the day.
That's what you'd like, but wrong answer.
I do at lunchtime.
They can get half of their day's pay at the end of the day when they work.
Oh.
That's the new thing they're working
Work
on.
today, get paid
You can
today.
get paid. That
We
doesn't
just
work
get paid
here.
every 2
No.
minutes.
We don't do that here.
I get it every 2
Wait
weeks.
here. Y'all pay people here? We get paid?
We aren't.
Some people do.
All right, here we go. Next question. Hang on here. All right. McDonald's is having complaints about slow service. Why?
Because it's slow?
Hey, I promise
Because
you.
of what?
Not enough workers.
Employees being not in
No,
a
no,
hurry.
The
Browsing of the menu?
the what?
Browsing of the menu?
No,
Yeah.
it's taking too long to make the McCafe coffees. They're special blends.
I promise I went to the one on 31 the other day and it was forever at the drive-thru. I went in, just wanted a sweet tea, in and out in 2 minutes.
Drink a sweet tea.
So you just got, I drank a little sweet tea.
It's a little bit of a stretch to call that coffee.
I know you got
That's
a
not
comment to
coffee.
make, so go
That's
ahead,
just
James.
syrup
Okay,
with
we have
water
a
in it.
complaint from the other business. Let's think they don't advertise with us, so what's your complaint?
It's not coffee. It's just syrup with hot water in it.
That's why
About how
it
many
tastes
calories is in
good
there?
and
Probably
fattening.
600 or 700.
In that one
It's
cup.
gross.
The opinions voiced by John David Crowe
are the best opinions. They're the best.
You and shut up, y'all.
Netflix, right up your alley.
Okay.
Netflix, right now. Are you working for them?
Well, I've auditioned for something that there's a really good chance it might be on Netflix, so not yet.
How many subscribers do they have? You do Netflix, Amanda?
Yes.
Didn't you know the answer to that?
Oh, okay.
How many subscribers do they have worldwide? They just picked up an
She's
extra
only concerned about
5.3
her.
million. Huh? How many do they have?
I don't know.
1.1
5.3
million.
million.
I mean, no, 1.1 billion.
No, 134 million.
It's a lot.
So here's one I know, y'all. When being librarians, I saved
Now
this
you know.
question. Talk to me, not her. All right, y'all know you folks. People play this game at home too.
Coach Legg plays every day.
Thank you,
He
Clint.
does.
Here we go. Only a librarian would know the answer to this next question. This is in AL.com.
Oh, the pressure's
Multiple times.
on, Paula.
Huh?
Okay.
All right, here. The percentage of high school seniors who read a non-required book or magazine every day dropped how much since 1980? Percentage.
80%.
I'll let you have it. That's a good answer. 60% actually, but
That's
a
bad,
good
though.
answer. So kids do not read a newspaper, magazine, or anything these days. And because of cell phones and social media now, suicides are up 50%.
Oh my goodness.
That's bad.
What is the name of Tom Hanks' new book? Y'all don't have this at the library yet?
Not yet, but I was just reading about it. This is embarrassing.
You got a good memory, Paul.
I know. Well, not
He's
enough-
got
not-
to be in the best movies ever made. I mean, the guy plays the same part in every movie. You know?
Just call me Hanks.
That'd be good.
That's good.
You know what he collects? Typewriters.
Does
I
he
saw a thing
really?
on CBS News the other day about it. All right, moving on down.
That's an
Y'all
odd
do
thing.
football?
Collect.
I'll save the football story for tomorrow too. We'll move on down. Baseball starts tonight. What is the length of an average baseball game?
3 hours and 10 minutes.
Zack, that's pretty close. I'll let you have it. 3 hours and 31 minutes.
It was more than one.
This is supposed to. What is the temperature supposed to be tonight in Los Angeles?
85 degrees.
32.
That is a wrong answer.
95.
95 degrees.
Yeah.
It'll be the hottest World Series ever.
Usually it's always cold because it's a cold wind, but
I'll say
it
the
seems to
other
be the
way.
hottest.
Move on to this one right here. I know y'all know this one. Catherine, you'll probably get this one. What, according to USA Today, what is the average price the tooth fairy pays out now for a lawsuit?
$2 in my house, but we're probably below
You need to
average.
catch up.
$5.
$4.66.
That's right. So
All right. For you,
an
you players in
expensive
here, you
tooth,
can play it
Catherine.
up. That's
I'm
the
sure
first part of this Tuesday morning. Now we go to some hard questions.
Oh, gee.
That's the,
These
that
are
was
the
the
ones
easy
he wrote
part.
Now we go to, yesterday, President Trump did a Medal of Honor to a guy from Huntsville.
yes.
How many people was he credited with saving in Vietnam in 1970? It was a 4-day of battle.
Oh, it's
500.
I was going to say 3.
60.
60 is the right answer. What'd he go?
That's awesome.
That's a
He
good
was a
guess.
medic, and he crawled, and he got shot and everything, and still able to
Wow,
take
that's
care of it.
awesome.
All right, 5 living presidents. Y'all hear about this over the
Yeah.
weekend?
Raise money.
You don't know
Hurricane.
this answer. 5 living presidents raised, what, $30 million or something?
Nah, it was about
Hurricanes?
$2 million, I think.
It was a lot more than that. Anyway, they did all this. Carter was there. Can you name them all?
I can.
Well, that's not the question, so we'll go back.
Answer that though.
Carter, yeah, the Bushes, Clinton. All right. Here's the real question.
Oh.
President Carter was what number president?
35th.
Shut up, Brad. You ain't even playing.
39. Hey, 39.
39.
I was gonna say 39.
What is his real name?
James, yeah,
That's what I mean.
Donald?
James Earl Carter.
James Earl.
I forgot
Named
Earl.
after James Earl Jones.
Oh, don't say that.
Probably.
Top 10 passwords that can be deciphered in less than
Password.
passwords in less than a second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the right answer.
Caverti.
But here's the real question. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
A, B, C, D.
All right. Don't put your pet's name. Why is the reason you don't do all that? Don't put your birthdays. Don't put your social security
Because
number.
everybody can.
You can be
Everybody can get that on social media.
Yes.
How long, if you put, here's the way, if you take 3 words, any 3 words that are different,
Okay.
any 3 words, I'm trying to read my writing here. Any 3 words that are different, like green, go, house, like
Okay.
that. How many years would it take them to decipher that?
Oh, and
A year.
35,000 years to decipher. If you add a number to that, it would take them an extra 227 million years.
I do
to decipher
know.
that.
I put
That's
numbers.
crazy.
to hack.
I was just giving y'all
I
something.
got like 50 different passwords.
I hate passwords.
I saw this on ABC News this morning. A guy just set the Guinness Book of Record for slashing pumpkins with a sledgehammer. In 1 minute, how many did he do?
Saw it this morning.
25.
What?
50.
25.
I'll let you have it. 31.
You ever been to one of Gallagher's concerts?
That's what I was about to say.
I went to one.
Gallagher.
The man, them things.
What a goal. Yeah.
In Hawaii, that ain't around here. There is
That way.
a shortage of what?
Coconut.
Me.
What?
Me.
They're locking it up behind in grocery stores because people are stealing it.
Milk.
In Hawaii?
It is Hawaii eats more of this product.
Pineapple. Spam.
Spam is the right answer. Paula, you're on the road. Spam is the right answer.
They're eating. They can have it.
Spam is the right
Fried
answer.
spam is pretty good though.
What?
They eat it with fried eggs, fried rice, and everything. Spam is the right answer.
No.
I haven't
Huh?
had it in years, but it was good last time I tried it.
Let's probably take
Fried
it.
only. I don't
Well,
like
if you haven't had it in years, that means you
And it
haven't
would be
wanted
the
it.
same
So-
thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
probably not even the same meat.
Only
anymore.
Joseph may know the answer to this next question. I'll let this be the last question. Well, I got one
Highly
more after that.
processed.
Huh? Neiman Marcus 2017 Holiday Fantasy Gift Guide is out.
Ah.
What is the most expensive item on it?
The
Really?
Neiman Marcus edition Mustang.
Well, that's wrong. It sounds real
That's a good
professional
answer,
way you're
though.
saying it,
I
though.
saw it on Barrett Jackson this weekend.
Well, that ain't one of the. That's not one of the top 2.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Is it
I
a
thought
piece
it
of
was.
jewelry, like
That
a ring?
caught his
A
attention.
diamond ring?
No.
It's not a diamond ring?
I'll give y'all.
purse?
I'll give the grand prize is $1.3 million New Year's Eve party in New York City.
New York City.
For 300 of you and your best friend. I don't know 300 people. For $1.3 million.
Wow.
What is the next prize valued at 800? There's 2 of them. They come as a pair. 885,000.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
Gloria's new shoes. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Convertible Rolls Royce.
You can put one in each
One
stocking.
year it was
All right, last question. Paula right now has got a
pun
big
intended.
lead on all of y'all.
she can have it.
Last question. They had a contest in California to redo a surfboard. To recycle a surfboard. The guy won he won it with a recycled surfboard from what? It was called Creator Innovators Upcycle Contest.
an ironing board.
He recycled a surfboard with what?
Not an iron board, but that's pretty good.
There it is.
Plastic soda bottles.
Wine corks?
Walmart bags.
Flip-flops.
There's 10,000 of them in that. They made it.
Legos.
They're the #1 polluter on a beach.
Cigarette butts.
Cigarette butts is the right answer. Cigarette butts are the right
Good
answer.
gracious,
All right, that's the
unbelievable.
way we play the game, girls.
Wow.
Y'all stay seated. We'll take a break. Paula, we'll let you win today. When you go down to the library today, you take these down there.
All right.
lucky you.
I am so happy. Lunch, yay!
Or if you would prefer, we also have fried possum.
No, I'll take the
Or if
Vienna
you prefer, we
sausage.
have pork brains with milk gravy.
Compliments of the sheriff.
Man,
That's all right. I will take the
Make me
Vienna
sick,
sausage.
Yuck.
Y'all, hang on.
Yes, it is still dark outside, 48 degrees cold out there, and just welcome to fall. I know I say this all the time, a lot of you are loving it. I'm already missing 75, 80 degree weather, but it is just now beginning. Going to warm up today, though, quite nicely. It'll take a little while. 61, quite nicely. Well, that was smooth. 61 for that high today. Tomorrow, your high temperatures of 58, low of 40, and no rain to worry about for several days, but it's just going to be cold. Bundle up. You can take those sweaters off later in the afternoon when we hit those 70-degree temperatures. All right, Paula and Miss Amanda with me this morning from the Athens-Limestone Library right here in town. If you've not visited, shame on you. It's a beautiful facility.
It is a fantastic facility. It is a 21st century library out of an old Kroger grocery store.
I was like,
Yes.
it's a little overwhelming too. If you walk in, you're like, oh my goodness, where do I start? There's so much room in here and so many books and just other
we
than
have-
not just books.
No, not just books. We have DVDs, audio books, computers, and our little quiet spaces you can read and study rooms. But we have great staff to help. So if you don't know what you're looking for, just ask.
It was really nice when you first walk in, you know, you see the ladies up at the front desk and you can literally, you need to ask them. If you're looking for a certain thing or a certain direction, like you said, the audio books, ask them exactly where to go. Computers are toward the back, little children's area in the back as well, which was really nice because what's nice to see, you know, I took Maddie down there and there's other little children there and they are so awesome to watch. They don't meet a stranger.
No,
It's
they
so
don't.
fun for them to
No.
go back there and play. But what's new with the library?
Well, we have lots of great things going on. A lot of them with our children's services, which is why I brought Amanda, our
Who's
head of
over.
youth services,
Yes.
with me. And one of the most exciting things we have going on is our new Spectrum Spot story time that's coming up in November.
Okay. What is
It-
that?
Well, I'm going to let Amanda talk
Tell me,
about that
Amanda.
a little bit.
What is it, Amanda?
Well, we are so excited about this new program. It is a story time for children with special needs.
Okay.
Not just
Awesome.
specifically children on the autism spectrum, but children with any special needs. And
Okay.
we are going
You're talking
to...
about dyslexia. You're talking about Down syndrome. Just anything.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And it's for all ages. We don't have,
Okay.
but we will sing songs, read stories, have interactive storytelling, and we're so excited. And we're going to actually have books. A lot of parents have the fear of coming into a quiet library, and if their child is a little
Not so
bit more.
quiet.
Yes, not so quiet. They may have some worries that it's going to disrupt the other patrons, but we're going to open up the pre-function area doors. We're going to have the story time in that area.
That's
and so
wonderful.
they'll be able to walk through there, and maybe that'll help them feel more comfortable. And we'll have books there that they can check out right there on the spot. They don't have to
Okay.
go into the main room if they don't want to. Of course, we want them to go into the children's room and check out books.
Right.
But that is an option if if they'd like to do that.
That's good, because you know, when you have a special needs child, sometimes you want them to express things and speak and talk to you, and you don't want them just to be so quiet. So taking them to a library could be really intimidating. So now they get to still speak up and use their voice.
And we're going to have a lot of things. I mean, just simple things such as bean bags for all the children to sit in, so they have their own comfortable area to sit in. So we're working on a lot of things too. Even though it's a large open space, they'll have a comfort zone.
Comfort zone. You got to have that comfort zone. When will this take place? Are there certain hours in the day, or when will it be?
This is we're starting. Our first one is on November the 1st. At
First Thursday of each
yes,
month.
I'm sorry, not the 1st of November, but the first Thursday of November, and it's going to start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, and they can call the library 232-1233 for additional information on that. And even if you're just a parent and you want to, just ask a few more questions or see if certain things are available, you can certainly give them a call. What else is going on at the library?
Well, we have an exciting program that we've partnered with the local schools and are issuing what's called an e-access card to all students. We're encouraging people of all ages, of course, to read, but we want to make sure that we're removing as many barriers for children to books as possible. So,
I saw that in the Brook Hill Elementary newsletter.
Oh, great.
And I wasn't quite sure what all was involved in that, so this is good timing.
okay, well, the card will be, we have issued the cards individually to the students from information that the schools have provided. And just to reassure parents, there is no social security numbers or home addresses or anything like that. They're all associated with the school, so they'll come home with their e-access card, or the teachers may opt to keep them in the classroom.
Okay.
But what they can do is access the e-audio books and e-books, and if they bring home the card, the 24/7 Wi-Fi that we have at the library and the public computers at the library. So it's especially great for those kids that the parents are never going to bring them to the library.
Right.
So we've broken down some of the physical barriers to the electronic
where the child
resources.
can still get there.
Right, they can
In
still get
essence.
books. And there are great books. Amanda, do you want to talk about the read-along books? I think those are so fantastic.
Sure, those are our easy readers that are available through the e-books, and they read the story out loud to the children, and so you can give the child a tablet or computer and they'll just
In the back
listen to the
area
story.
in the library, too, you have those computers set up to where the child can
Yes.
actually sit there and interact with some of the very safe programs that you guys
Right.
allow them for.
Right.
And that's another thing, the safety on the computers.
That's right. We have a learning station, an early literacy station that is specifically loaded with educational games, things that the children can come in and use. And just so parents know, all our computers have filters on them so that when they're using the
Even
computers.
those smart children can't hack into the...
No, we have a very sophisticated filtering system, and even our Wi-Fi is filtered. So
Good.
if they come in, you have your high school students with the laptops issued from school, they're still going through our filtered system. And the great thing is, I said, our Wi-Fi is on 24/7, so it's 10 p.m., you have a paper due. You can come to the library and use the electronic resources and
Wonderful.
sit. You'll often see that at the end of semesters. As people
What
are
time is
getting,
the library open?
we are open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then 10 until 4 on Saturdays.
And the parking lot is always available and accessible to where you can use that Wi-Fi if
That's
needed.
right.
So
And it's
that's
a,
great.
it's a good, safe place if
It
you
is.
need
It's
to
lit
do
up really
that.
well,
It's
too,
lit
and-
up well, and I kudos to the Athens Police Department because they do good drive-bys for us and keep an eye on
All
things.
right. Well, guys, thank you for coming up this morning
right,
and winning
thank
the
you.
game. Way to go, Miss Paula.
Yay, lunch!
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to introduce you to Miss Josie and Catherine. Of course, she played the game, but we're going to talk about some wheelchairs. And I need everyone to listen to this next interview to help us out, because we're going to tell you how you can help all kind of young, older adults, anything. Stay with us. We'll tell you more in just a moment. we are back, and let me introduce you to little Miss Josie right here. Josie, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. How old are you, Josie? 7 years old. Mom, how long has Josie been in a wheelchair?
Well, she was born with cerebral palsy, and so, I mean, she's always been small. She's 7 years old, but once we needed her to gain some mobility, independence on her own, so I think she was about a little under 2 when she got her first wheelchair, and she was able to learn to drive it as a power wheelchair.
Wow.
So-
You know, when you have a 2-year-old and you're told that, you know, we're going to have to get her some wheels, how does that feel?
Well, we're partially thankful for a wheelchair because, especially now, in the beginning it was for her independence, and now it's, you know, it's just getting really hard to carry her. So we're thankful for it.
And we have a wheelchair lift and a wheelchair sink and a wheelchair ramp.
You have a ramp and a sink
And a wheelchair lift.
and
we
a
do.
wheelchair lift? That is wonderful. That helps you get around, doesn't it?
But we're also just thankful
Yes.
that she's with us. So she had a really rough start when she was born. So we knew that there would probably be problems. So even
But there's ways to make life a lot more easy, acceptable.
Yes.
Are those the right terms, right words?
yes, a lot more doable for sure. It is.
Yeah. And,
So-
you know, having the wheelchair, okay, now, when you contacted me, you said there's a program, Wheels of the
Wheels
World?
for the World.
Wheels for the World. And what you do is you take, he's taking your picture. You can say cheese.
You want to tell
You want to tell him?
tell her what
Tell
Wheels
us.
for the World is?
They collect wheelchairs that are old and dirty and stuff. And then they take it to prison and the prisoners fix them up.
They collect wheelchairs all over the world. They take them to the prisons, and the prisoners fix them.
Yes, there's 15 prisons here in the U.S., and
Okay.
the one that's closest to us is in Nashville.
Okay.
And so all the wheelchairs that we'll collect around here, they'll go to Nashville. And I watched a video yesterday of a prisoner who said his life has been changed even through the process of refurbishing wheelchairs. He says, you know, I think it makes him appreciate life and realize that he's working on someone's mobility who otherwise wouldn't have it. But, yeah.
Well, that's good. So not only touching the one that's going to use it, the one that's possibly helping to get that in the condition. Now, when you say anyone that maybe may have a wheelchair in their garage or just lying around somewhere, you're talking about that kind of shaped wheelchair?
Yes, yeah. I mean, not terribly old and rusted, but
Right.
something that can be refurbished
Okay.
with, you know, with the new wheels. So they also replace pieces on them, parts on them, that kind of thing. So
And any type wheelchair, whether it's pediatric or for...
pediatric or adult,
Adult.
but only manual wheelchairs, because a lot of the wheelchairs are sent over to other countries who don't have power to charge an electric wheelchair. But like just in August, 500 wheelchairs were sent down to Texas for Hurricane Harvey. So
Okay.
yeah.
So there's a big need for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you think about even just, I mean, there's not a ton of kids in wheelchairs, but you think about all the nursing homes. If a tornado came through here, you know, how many people just lost their
Being made of
mobility in addition to, you know, they have no other resources now. Food and everything else is a problem, but yeah.
So exciting.
You're
so
so
exciting.
excited. I'm glad you're so excited. Is there anything else you want to say, Josie?
So tell them that we're collecting wheelchairs and for the next 2 weeks up until about November 5th. And then
How can people get them to you?
my phone number is 615-519-4152, and I can leave you guys that number.
All right.
And we'll even pick them up, and we're storing them here in Athens. So
Okay.
and this is for the entire North Alabama area. So Huntsville, Scottsboro, Florence, anywhere. We will come and pick them up, and this is just once a year in October.
Truck takes it.
A truck takes them?
Yes, we have a Walmart driver who picks the trucks up here. I mean, who picks up the wheelchairs here in Athens and then drives them to Nashville.
Nashville. Great. Well, we will also post this on social media. If anyone out there feels the need to share it, we'll have your phone number attached to it. Do you see yourself on TV right there? You do.
Like wave right
She's
here.
excited. How sweet.
Hello, TV.
Oh, you love TV. I'm glad you love TV. Is this your first time on TV? Oh, well, you did such a superb job, such a wonderful job. Thank you, Catherine, for bringing her up here, and Brother Will over there for keeping them supportive. And Josie, you did great. Good to meet you too.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. All right, we're going to head over to Jamie and Joseph right now.
On a Tuesday, All-Star Plumbers hung out with Chuck all weekend, basically. Eddie Pruitt Ford, Hartselle, Alabama. I've got a brand new Mustang over there, 3,300 miles, 3 years old. Brad Stovall, you got a ding? He'll fix it right up for you. All right, Joseph, I know you're going to be vacationing a little bit later on this week, so what's happening with car show?
Well, I've got a show for you on Saturday, and I got a show for you on Sunday.
Okay.
You just choose which one you want to go to. They are winding down. I know that this time of the year there's not as many, but the 3rd annual Fairview High School Band, Car, and Tractor Show, so I guess even the tractor guys can come out to that one, down in Coleman. There's the information for that one, 10 to 3 on Saturday. I don't know what football games you'll be missing with that one. But then over in Decatur on Sunday. So this is kind of a cruise-in or fall festival, I guess you would call it, from 4 to 6 at Westmead Baptist Church. That's on Beltline Road. No entry fee there. Games for all the kids, food, music, probably live music, probably plenty of candy. But give Charles a call right there at that. 4 to 6 on Sunday. What you reading there, Jamie?
The old bit from James Lowry. So,
oh, Chainsaw Man.
So in other words, you're finished.
Yeah, I'm finished.
All right, let's talk about that for a minute. I was just reading his old bit here. It's When I'm Gone. I can't hardly see it without my glasses, but it's about Arthur Unknown. But James Lowry, and we just happened to see the story run this morning. Thank you, assistant. The original, the other day, Brad put together a little piece that we ran on James. You know, I did hundreds and hundreds of those country over stories. Most popular thing ever on a newscast in Huntsville, I might add. But James Lowry was the most talked about and #1 feature I ever did. I mean, it was just the Chainsaw Man. Everybody knew it.
How many segments did you do with him?
Probably 4 or 5 throughout
Really?
the years. Yeah, he would do so. But that's he got his shirt off in the
How
obit
bold
there.
is that on your obituary picture to be shirtless?
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
But I mean, but the funeral, we went out there, took some pictures with some of his family members and reminisced, and they said he had all these VHS tapes and over and over, just talking to folks out there, his brother Mike and everybody, and my good buddy Gary Ryan and out there. But he was just, you know,
That's neat.
you heard people say all the time, well, he was one of a kind. No, Jimmy Lowry, as they call, I knew him as James, was one of a kind. And when my brother and dad opened Cooper Small Engine, I think it was 1985, he was there that day. By the way, my brother still has that business. My brother texts me. The only time I hear from my brother, Jeff, is when somebody's passed away that we know, you know, a relative or whatever. And he sends me, hey, Chainsaw. I said, yeah, we already do. So Glory, me, and Maddie went out there Friday night to Hampton Cove Funeral Home. This was the original Country Rover story in 1985. We lost a great one with James Lowry. He was truly a Country Rover icon. Here's that story one more time, and then you'll see it on rotation, you know, because a lot of people have passed away, but truly a one-of-a-kind individual. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Chainsaw demonstrations are all basically the same, loud. The one held this weekend at the grand opening of Cooper Small Engine, some relation, in New Hope was no exception, except for one of the demonstrators. James Lowry is not exactly a wood-cutting expert, but through a unique talent that he possesses, he has earned the nickname the Chainsaw Man.
I love it.
Is that hard to do?
No, not really. Just just you gotta know how to do it,
Now, what else do you do?
Well, I ride my motorcycle too.
All right, ride your motorcycle some for me.
I believe it's missing too. I believe it is.
Well, that's riding a motorcycle, right?
Well, yeah, now I got a dirt bike too. And
Go ahead and crank up. James Lowry makes no bones about it. He's certainly a cut-up, even though he admits he could use a tune-up from time to time.
get on.
In New Hope, I'm your country over, Jamie Cooper.